So let's go to Stephen now. You see, as they were stoning Stephen, I want to show you what the characteristics of grace. For God says Stephen was full of the grace of God. And because he was full of God's grace, he exemplified the same spirit that Christ had. As they stoned him to death, before he breathed his last breath, he said, Father, lay not this sin to their charge. And it says that Paul was there watching on, and they were laying their garments, their coats at his feet. And Paul took up the mantle and started going to hunt down this new church, the church that God established through Jesus by the power of the Spirit of God moving through his disciples. The Spirit of grace that was upon Stephen's life, the characteristics of what he did bore fruit, just like Jesus. It bore fruit because he said, lay not this sin to their charge. It made a way for God to go after Paul. And here it is. They killed one of God's servants, one of God's children, one of God's sons, one of God's priests and king. And because of what Stephen did, when he said, Father, lay not this sin to their charge, it leaves the door open for God to be able to go and shine a light over Paul and turn him from darkness to light and made him continue the mission that Stephen was doing. And he did it with such grace. But I don't want to go away from the point I want to make. I'm talking about the characteristic of grace. Because Stephen said, Father, lay not this to their charge, it produced actions on the behalf of Stephen on God's part because of the love shown in spite of while Stephen was being stoned.